Now, a plea has reached the Supreme Court seeking a probe into the irregularities in donations received at the Ayodhya Ram Mandir. The matter was mentioned before a bench led by Justice B.V. Nagaratna, with petitioners seeking an urgent hearing. The plea has been filed by advocates Ajay Kumar Rai and Dinesh Kumar Yadav, who are seeking the registration of an FIR and a time-bound investigation by a multidisciplinary special investigating team to be headed by the CBI. The petitioners have raised concerns over alleged embezzlement, financial irregularities and corruption in the handling of donations received by the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust, and are seeking a thorough verification of how these funds have been utilized. Now, Supreme Court bench had asked the petitioners to mention the matter on Monday for urgent listing. Samba, firstly, take us through who these people are who have filed this petition.
Petition was mentioned before bench of Justice B.V. Nagaratna for a special intensive, SIT probe under Central Bureau of Investigation. This is the major demand of this particular petition, and there are allegations made that there are irregularities, financial irregularities when it comes to the donation in the Ayodhya temple. And however, Supreme Court bench of Justice B.V. Nagaratna has refused for an urgent hearing and asked the petitioners to approach the Supreme Court on Monday and seek an urgent mentioning on Monday rather than today. Remember, this petition was filed this week itself in the Supreme Court by two lawyers seeking a probe, the CBI probe into the allegations and alleged irregularities in the donation when it comes to Ayodhya, this Ram Mandir trust. And as per the petition, serious allegations are leveled, so there should be a probe, there should be an investigation. And also remember, a special investigation team, SIT, constituted by UP government, has already submitted an interim report. It is to be seen what exactly is there in that interim report. It is also to be seen whether, when the Supreme Court is going to hear this case, whether the Supreme Court, whether the UP government or somebody from the SIT or from somebody from Ayodhya Trust would come up with their argument as well. These are the important issues which is to be seen. However, Supreme Court has, as of now, as of today, Supreme Court has refused an urgent mentioning in this particular case and asked the matter to be put before the Supreme Court on Monday. So the petitioners will again approach the Supreme Court on Monday. And also remember, similar petitions were filed before the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court earlier. And even when SIT was investigating this whole case, remember earlier Allahabad High Court also refused an urgent mentioning, urgent listing of this case, and now the Supreme Court today refused an urgent listing, urgent mentioning. And it is also to be seen what exactly is there in that SIT report, SIT probe being conducted in this alleged irregularities in the donation when it comes to Ram Ayodhya temple.
Right, Sambhav, thank you for giving us those updates and these details. And with that we shift. On the night of June